Okay, hello guys, Tomasz TGM here, and welcome back to If My Heart Had Wings. Now this, we haven't played in a long time, so this is episode 3. Let me just quickly set everything up, video capture. Okay, I think it's all good. I hope you can't hear what I'm saying in the background. Now, am I still live? Because I'm not sure. Yeah, I'm still live. It's okay. Stream state is okay. Think we're ready to go, really. Yeah. Alright, let's play. Oh, what did I do? What happened? Ah, we're back. Okay. Okay, let me get rid of this, and we're in the game. Boom. So let's load where we finished off. Now, I don't remember 2018 0217. This is the last one we've done, it seems. Hi, thank you. Amane was wolfing down a Napolitan past. Right, bear with me. The reading, man. I can't. And Kotori and I both had a face that seemed to say "whoa," and looked on in amazement. Right, I'm gonna do the voices. Don't worry. Why would we say "whoa"? Well, to see such a beautiful girl do so like that, I feel really disappointed. Oh, who's Ayoi again? I forgot everything now. I haven't played this for like 3 months or 2 months, whatever. She didn't know that when she was eating ice cream like a crazy idiot, I had the same reaction when I was watching her. By the way, the thing that Amane was eating was the lunchbox that I had brought. As usual, the boarders hadn't eaten the breakfast I had made for them. Oh yeah, so we basically are like the leader of this house for girls for some reason, and like we have to feed them and look after them or something like that. But we go to the same school as well. I think that was what happened. I had made 2 lunchboxes. One was for me. As for the other one, I thought that if Kotori was going to go to school, she might have found. Kotori's the one on the wheelchair. Yes, I remember now. That's why I was chasing her. If she didn't need it, I thought that I might eat them both myself, but she ran away before I could ask her. But this is okay for me to eat your whole lunchbox. Oh yeah, I think we've met her. I don't remember. Asked Amane, although she'd already eaten most of it before asking. I've already eaten my one. Yeah, Ayoi is us. I was hungry during morning recess, so I had lunch. Relieved to hear my answer, Amane continues to enjoy the cold Napolitan pasta. Napolitan? Oh, this is delicious. It's been a while since I had proper food like this. Didn't you have anything to eat after I saw you? I only gave her 1 piece of bread. Amane stopped moving her chopsticks and took a good look at my face. Could it be that you're the person who gave me that bread yesterday? You've only just realised? Oh, that was a facepalm, I think. Yeah, that's what the whole camera shake was. Well, I was concentrating on something yesterday. She really is weird. Oh, I see. So this is the second time you've saved me. She looked at me with eyes that sparkled like a little kid's. If she were a dog, her tail would definitely be wagging like crazy. I received that bread from you approximately 20 hours ago. Prior to that, the last meal I had was eaten roughly 70 hours earlier. I counted on my fingers. If there are 24 hours in a day, that's 3 days ago. Another facepalm. I went to Taioken and ate pork ramen with all the toppings. The soup was rich and delicious. How can you go on 3 days without food? I don't understand. Why don't you eat? Are you on a diet? I forgot. Huh? When I'm thinking about something, I forget about everything else. That's because I'm stupid. Yeah, baka. Mana. Amana replied with pride. I'd prefer it if she didn't compare it when people forget things because they are hungry. Oh, that's the wheelchair girl. The super fancy wheelchair. Are you building this glider? Hi. Are you doing that here? The Soaring Club used this garage as a clubhouse. Soaring Club? I wasn't familiar with that name. What's soaring? Soaring is to fly a glider by riding the rising air currents. Flying a glider by riding... Okay, basically talking about... the aim of the club is to get the plane up in the air. So this garage is used for club activities after all. Even so, it's pretty spacious. What a tune. A glider is like an airplane, isn't it? Is it something you can make yourself? I'm gonna try to make this... I'm gonna try to make her voice really bad because she's like a stuck-up little kid. Yeah, I can make it. Because it's a man-made object, there's no reason why you can't make it, right? I have a feeling that's not what she's asking. However, Amane answered the question in all seriousness. How do you make it? Well, rather than explaining it, it's quicker if you actually make one yourself. Hold up a moment. Hold on a moment. I said Amane slurped up the last of the, thingy with extremely bad manners. Food. Wiping around her mouth with a tissue. She started... Rubbish. What's with this English, man? I don't even know how to read half of those words. Where did that thing go? Picking inside a drawer, somehow I get the impression that Amane is a typical disorganized person. Rather than things being put away, it was more like they were stuffed in. Oh, here it is! This is it! The thing that Amane had taken out was a paper airplane construction kit made using cardboard. Okay, try to make one. Without thinking, Kotori and I looked at each other. I feel that manufacturing a glider and making a paper airplane are completely different things. But for now, I'll try doing as she says. Using glue and a... Oh my god. What happened there, I've got no idea. Anyway. Oh. Finished! All done. Amane takes the plane that Kotori had made and takes a good look. What happened here, I'm not 100% sure, but that's a pretty nice plane other than that. Then she threw it. The paper airplane floated gently as it flew and landed near the wall on the other side of the garage. It flew straight forward very nicely. It's a good plane. Kotori seemed embarrassed at being complimented. There are many types of airplanes. There are jumbo jets, small Cessnas, fighter planes. Then there are paper airplanes like the one you just threw. But all of them fly based on the same principle. Paper airplanes and jumbo jets are the same? Yes, the principles are the same, using the wings to float on air in order to fly. Kotori and I both tilted our heads in puzzlement. We both had a skeptical look on our faces. I can't understand. Not again. It's like some virus attacking me when I read this, man. There must be some other method that allows it to fly. Amane goes to pick up the paper airplane that had just thrown. I'd like to take a look. Good look. Can the two of you see what the difference is between this airplane and this paper one? I'm really bad at reading. The size and the material? Is that the different one? That looks the same to me. Also, whether or not people ride on it. That's right. Then there is whether or not it has an engine. On the other hand, everything is the same. We have the principles of flight. Regular airplanes are made from mostly the same parts as this. First, there's the body. Next, there's the main wings. The horizontal tailplane. The vertical tailplane. There are a few airplanes that have somewhat quirky shapes, but even in those cases, they still have mostly the same pulse. It's so confusing reading when I hear her say it. Like, oh my god, it's confusing. When she puts it like that, I guess she's right. I've never paid that much attention to it. By the way, do you know how an airplane floats on the air? I do actually. Yes, I do know how. Because it has lift. No, the actual air underneath the wings is how it works, I believe. Not on top. Oh no, it's on top. Yeah, it's on top. That's right. The force of a fluid moving over a wing. Yeah, it's the one on top. See. I told you. Right, can we skip this bit now? It's getting boring. Talking about planes. We got the idea. Basically, Kotori, her name is, right? The wheelchair, super wheelchair girl loves it. She wants it. She wants to make a plane. Aoi is us, and we're not very interested. Oh my god, how much can you talk about planes? Every visual novel ever is basically... You're talking about one thing too much. Yeah, the body, nah. Okay, time to go home. Alright, that's hairplane now, so it flies very well, I'm guessing. Oh, those animations are bad. This time the plane twisted as it flew, yay! Full of confidence. Oh! Crash. Oh no, not good. Oh, there we go. Then she lovingly laid her hand on the glider. That's the real thing there, right? Yeah. Doesn't have an engine. It's like a bigger and more robust paper airplane. The only thing that has been added is the cockpit. So it needs the engine. Right, okay, can we skip? I'm guessing the story is going to be about Kotori flying on the plane. Reason being is because she can't walk. Because she's on a wheelchair. Yeah, yes. Can we? Out to? What's that? Do not cancel at option. Why can't I skip? It was that time. Ah! Kotori and I arrived by exchanging glances. The wings were strong enough and snapped halfway through. Huh? So you mean? Yeah, it was pretty dangerous. If they had broken completely, I might have fallen to my death in the lake. It's pretty bad. Ah ha ha! She laughed as she spoke. I have to rebuild them. It's because I'm not so good with my hands. That's not good. So we're gonna help her probably. Yeah, I'm thinking we're gonna help her because we fixed her wheelchair before, so like we good at engineering or something. I think. That's no good either. Amina, with a troubled look on her face, took some broken parts from a drawer. The diagram. Oh my god. This was special order, and the factory where this was made shut down a long time ago. Kotori and I gazed at the parts in the palm. It certainly looks like it wouldn't be easy to make. If it's the kind of thing that can be made in the town factory, there might be something that can be done about it. Amane's eyes light up as I quietly mumble. Really? Well, I don't know until I ask, but I know someone like that. Please, if I don't have this, I'll be in the real fix. What? Okay, I'll try asking next time I see him. Can I borrow this? Thank you. Arigato-sama. This will be the third time you've saved me. Swoosh. Suddenly she gives me a full-on hug and we are even cheek to cheek. Very nice. Arigato. You can thank me once I've actually got it. Oh yes, I guess you're right, but this includes thanks for lunch. So let me express my thanks one more time. No, that's enough, seriously. Really? Oh, Kotori. Kotori was suddenly glaring at me. Is she jealous or something that we are helping her? Or is she jealous because we got a hug for the lunch we gave her? By the way, you two, if you're interested in gliders, oh, do you wanna join the club? Basically, she's gonna say. But the bell rang. If we are interested, what is it? Oh no, there's nothing. Forget about it. Oh my god! Message. Oh, not important. I have to bring those parts as well. You two, come again. Shout! As Kotori nods, Amanda grins and she's really beautiful, but her smile somehow makes her look like a little kid. Oh, well, yeah, she didn't eat for 3 days. Alright, shall we head back? I did not finish that. I started pushing Kotori's wheelchair and decided to start walking.
Hey, where are you taking me?
The classroom, of course.
No! Stop! I'm hungry and I haven't had lunch yet.
Look at that face. What is that? Jesus.
You reap what you sow.
Oh, that was me saying that. I brought Kotori with me against her wishes and we returned to the classroom. Good. Because Kotori was skipping classes, if I remember. Oh, someone's calling me. Oi! I went back to the dormitory and someone called out to me when I was at the gate. What? I don't know. Can we? No. When I saw who it was, my level of enthusiasm went up by 500%. Standing there was An-chan. I was thinking about going to see you tomorrow or someone. Oh. Is he a friend? I wanted to meet you soon, so I skipped work to come here. It's been a long time, Ayori. An-chan ruffles my hair. Hey, stop that, will ya? Completely ignoring my attempts to resist, An-chan gives me a nuji, grinding my hair round and round. I think that my hair is probably messed up pretty badly now. This is Tatsuya Igarashi, commonly known as An-chan. He's a childhood friend of Ageha and mine and like a real big brother to us. He's much older than us, but we used to play together a lot as kids. Oh geez, you're messing up my hair. Ha ha ha, sorry when I remembered the past, I couldn't help it. You haven't changed either, An-chan, still the same as before. Hey, that's not a compliment, is it? Oh, isn't it? Of course, people can't get stuck in a rut. People change, you know. What An-chan says is true, but to me I'd rather An-chan just stay the same as he is now. As I think about that, An-chan all of a sudden has a kind look on his face. Is your leg okay now? Yeah, well, enough for everyday life. I see. It must have been tough. It's no big deal, I can have a normal life like this. On top of that, I had you there to watch the race I tried the hardest. Race? That was a good race, you looked pretty cool when you were on the podium. I came third though. In my previous school I was in the cycle racing club. Alright, okay. In the final race of the final grade I was able to tear... Oh, don't mind me. It's been a long day. Third place is still amazing. Yeah. Anyway, can we go into the dorm now? Because of an An-chan kindness I felt a little tearful. He seemed now how I was feeling and started to mess up my hair again. This time, it wasn't so rough. So, I did not read that. We used to play here a lot. We would come sneaking in. Huh? Yeah, that's right. That wasn't what An-chan was talking about just now. By the way, is that girl a boarder here? What girl? Someone was hiding in the shadows of the gate. Oh, let me guess. It's the wheelchair. Yes, of course, it's the wheelchair girl. It looked like she couldn't get past because... Alright, me and him went away. She couldn't just spoken to us normally, but instead she was hiding and watching us. Hello there. Hello.
Oh, hello.
Kotori was still being cautious, but returned the greeting. Oh, I hope you get. Oh. Let me just get my screen closer to me because, oh my god, I'm too far away. You know her? In the town from time to time. There's a big dog near my factory, you know. Pedigree? There's a big dog that goes by that name. What a name. Hold on, let me stop the order thing for a second. What is going on? Over here? I don't know. Okay, never mind. She was hanging around near Pedigree. Was she by any chance trying to stroke his head? Yeah, that's what it looked like. She was giving him food, but that dog only eats food from his owner. As I thought, that was big to-do list. Stroke the head of the big dog. Oh, that was not what I wanted to press. Anyway, welcome back, Hayori. It's good to be back. And whatever his name is. He's too nice, I say. Parting with those words, Anchan turned to leave. Oh, that's right, Anchan. I know this is a bit soon, but I have a favor to ask. I took the parts from Amane had left with me out of my bag. Along with it was a memo with the dimensions and so on. I need some parts the same as these. Would you be able to get one? Anchan's family run a factory. It's known as the Town Factory, and it seems that they manufacture special order-made parts. How convenient! Anchan works there. If Anchan can't do it, he might be able to use his connections with other engineers to introduce me to other factories. Anchan looks at the broken parts and the memo. A diaphragm, huh? Yeah, okay. He quickly answered. I'll contact you once I get my hands on it. Thanks, Anchan. No problem. Anchan raised one hand and turned to leave. And now me and special awesome wheelchair girl are back in the dorm. Thanks to the fact that I was able to meet Anchan, I went back to my room in a good mood. That's a very nice room that we have. I put my hands on the saddle at the bicycle in the corner of my room. That's a good bicycle. So now we're thinking about the back story.
That looks like an expensive bike.
Before I realized Kotori was next to me. What are you doing here?
I came in here with you, didn't you realize?
I hadn't realized. Do you want something? Without answering my question, Kotori opened a drawer in the desk. Oh, so she's in our room now, great.
In here. Maybe not. How about in here?
It looks like she's searching for something. Really?
Not here. That's strange. I was sure that you'd have it.
There was nothing that I didn't want her to see, so I was unfazed when I questioned her. What are you doing?
Looking for something. You can see that, can't you?
I know, but shouldn't you at least get the consent of the owner of the room?
What about you? Give it back now. I know you've got it.
What? I've got what? I don't know. Got what? Yeah.
It's...
Apparently she was looking for the withdrawal notice that I had picked up before. Oh, withdrawal notice. I don't remember anything like that.
You definitely sound suspicious. There's no mistaking it. You know you have it. I know you have it.
Did you say something? Seems like her search has come to a stop. However, Kotori isn't leaving the room and continues looking around the room. Okay. This is the
first time I've been in a boy's room. It's pretty tidy, isn't it? I expected there to be trash everywhere.
I don't have many things. Thanks to that, moving house was easy. By the way, who keeps the bike inside in the room? Like, No one. You normally keep it outside in your garden or something.
What happened to your leg?
I panicked at being asked. It's no big deal. Looked like she was listening to my conversation with Anchan. I just had a bit of an injury, but it's fine now. It's fine now. I lightly swing my leg to show her.
It's the injury, the reason why you changed score.
It's fine, really. Why do you ask? I need to stop yawning, Jesus.
No reason, I just feel like it.
There's no need for you to worry about it. She's not worried, she's just...
You said I was worried about you, I'm not worried, not even a tiny bit.
Yeah, she's just curious.
See you later, that was a waste of time.
Kotori makes a straight face and goes back to her room. You're going again tomorrow, aren't you? To school, I'm guessing. To the garage, oh. Yeah, outline.
I'm not going.
Is what it felt like she was going to say.
I am going.
Oh, she answered and panicked as she left my room. Looks like I should make 3 lunchboxes this time. Oh boy. Widescreen. Oh, is that next chapter? I think we've got to the next chapter. Oh boy, it's been half an hour now? How long have we been streaming for? 26 minutes, okay. Today didn't go well either. Today's breakfast was another dismal failure. Dismal? All of the boarders showed their faces in the dining hall for breakfast, but the only one who finished her meal was Kanako. What a tune. There must be something wrong with it. All I have to do is make meals and clean. What a piece of cake. Is what I thought when I accepted the job as dorm mother, but my confidence is gradually fading. What are you brooding over, you traitor? What do you want? How nice. Matsuko joining me out of the way to school went out his way to come and sling verbal abuse. A few things happened at the dormitory. Dealing with girls can be tough. In that case, you should talk to me. That's because I have a girlfriend. What? Yeah. Isn't she a freshman at Seisman's Girls' School? Seisman Girls' High School is a school for rich girls and is famous even in the neighborhood. The uniform has a reputation for being cute, so fans come from far and wide just to take a look. Really? Just for a school? Eddie-chan, do you want to see a photo? Oh, let me guess, it's gonna be that girl in the garage. Or is it not? Oh, we don't get to see a picture. Alright, never mind. I thought it's gonna be some like plot twist, but no plot twisters. Who's in white? You were riding bikes, weren't you? Hey, at your old school you were riding bikes, weren't you? Yeah, I was. What about it? So you're not doing it anymore? We even don't have a cycle racing club at our school, though. Yeah, I don't do it anymore. Matsugori's face seemed to say it's nothing to do with me, though. It's got nothing to do with me, though. Didn't you get on the podium at some huge race meet? Did you hear that from Anchan? Anchan told Ageha and Hotaru that they should go with him and cheer for you at the next race. Well, he told me to. That made me go a bit red. Hey, don't get me wrong, idea. I want to go so that I can see you lose miserably. Oh, nice. I wasn't planning on going so that I could cheer for you or anything. Yeah, I get it. Don't get so flustered. Ageha. Here's Ageha. I don't remember her. I don't remember Ageha. Same goes for both of us. Besides, I sent you a New Year card every year, didn't I? Did we? You mean the pre-printed ones they still at the convenience store? What? You did the same thing. Anyway, your New Year cards usually arrive at the end of January. You should just be thankful that I send you one back. You.
Oh! I found the odd couple!
Oh, Ageha. That's Ageha. Let's see her. Oh, I remember her now.
What's up, Mabo?
Masatsugu was sneakingly hiding in my shadow. It's nothing. Don't get too friendly with me, or Eddie-chan will get angry.
Okay, okay. She's such a cutie. Cutie girlfriend, isn't she?
Jokingly, Ageha deliberately keeps her distance from Matsuguru as she walks. Matsuguru comes up beside me and gives me a little poke in the ribs. That thing we were talking about just now, don't say anything to Ageha, okay? What thing? About the fact that she wanted to go and watch your race. Okay, I got it. Is it the sort of thing that needs to be kept a secret?
Why are you two guys like you're getting so clingy?
Well, what do you mean? Who'd want to get near this guy? Too. Ew, gross. You don't have to actually spit? What?
You're getting along so well, I'm so jealous.
Shut up. Yeah, don't say weird things like that. Back in school again. We're gonna come back to the garage and probably tell the girl that, whatever. Today I didn't, but Kotori had already disappeared from the classroom. Kotori. Where's she riding off to every day, huh? Every time she's gone somewhere. Oh. As she looked out into the hallway, she was moving back and forth as she was saying, should I go forward? No, maybe I should go back. Oh, she's thinking whether to go or not. It makes sense. Are you waiting for me?
Ah!
Letting out a cry, not really a pretty little girl, Kotori fanned herself with her left hand as if to calm herself down. I'm really bad at reading.
Don't scare me like that.
Sorry, I only wanted to speak to you, that's all. You're going, aren't you? You're going, aren't you, to the garage?
Yes, I am. It's not like I'm waiting for you, though. Waiting for you, though.
Jesus, I'm really bad at reading. I push her wheelchair on the way.
Don't just start pushing me.
Here, hold this, would you? I pass my bag to her.
Hey, don't treat me like a baggage storage.
Looks like
nobody's here.
The garage was open, but there was no one there. For some reason, it felt like Amane was always here, so it was a little surprising. The air conditioning not turned on, so it's quite humid. What should we do?
Why are you asking me?
Kotori subconsciously puts her hand on her stomach. Shall we have our lunch in here? I made one for you too, Kotori. Well, I mean leftovers from breakfast. Kotori didn't come to have any breakfast this morning, so she shouldn't have any way of knowing what food was served.
Is this also part of your job as dorm mother?
No, I'm just meddling. 1, 2, 3, I put 3 lunch boxes on the workbench. I went to the trouble of making one for Amane too, though. The air conditioner isn't turned on in the garage, so if I just leave it here, it'll go bad. Well, I don't think it's going to go bad within an hour or so. There's a refrigerator, so I decide to put it in there. If I leave a note on the desk, she'll realize and then eat it, won't she? She won't. She's too stupid. Could you turn on the electric fan? Kotori turns on the nearby electric fan. Awesome.
What about the air conditioner?
What? I can find the remote control. It's probably buried somewhere. I can't, right? We open up the lunchboxes in the place that gets the full force of the wind from the electric fan.
What's this? Curry?
This morning's breakfast was curry. You don't like it?
Do people usually put curry in the lunchboxes?
You can complain after you've eaten it. Kotori has a meek look on her face as she moves the cold curry towards her mouth. Why cold? Oh.
It's tasty even though it's cold.
It wouldn't be tasty if it's cold. It would be good if we had a microwave though. For a little while, the two of us quietly eat our curry. Curry, eh? Out of all the things. Today there is no sheet covering the glider. I gazed at the simple, sleek shape of its body and thought it was beautiful. I imagined the aircraft cutting through the air as it flew. When riding a bicycle, your greatest enemy is the wind. Kotori's face seemed to say, what is this guy talking about all of a sudden? But I carry on regardless. The worst thing is when you have a headwind. While it's constantly pushing you back, you have to keep pedaling. I faced the wind coming through the electric fan, set to strong, and I remember that feeling a little. The feeling of the wind gradually draining my stamina. That's why when we ride a bicycle, we try to find ways to reduce air resistance. Not just the shape of the bike or the helmet. During the race, we cooperate with the members of other teams and form a group while riding. I thought that when riding a bike, it would be better if the wind wouldn't blow. I really want tea right now for some reason. I just feel like I need tea. But it's gonna take too long to make it. Even though it doesn't have
a jet engine or a propeller.
If we hadn't actually seen it flying that day, even with the real thing right in front of us, we wouldn't be able to imagine it flying. It's true. Speaking of which, Kotori, how do you know about gliders? She didn't really know that much about them. That was the first time she had seen a real one.
I don't really, I just read about them in a book.
Somehow it seemed like it's hard for her to answer, so I decided not to go any further. Speaking of books, there's a bookshelf here, lined with many books. Looking closely, they are all related to gliders or aircraft. I pick one up and take a look inside. It's all in English, I can't read it. It's not like my grades in English are bad, but with this level of English I have from studying at school, reading academic papers is really tough. Seems like Kotori is the same.
This book has loads of photos.
There was a book that had many photos of gliders, like a catalogue. There are so many different types. The shape of the wings, the size, and so on. Even with gliders, there are so many different varieties.
Look at this.
What's happening in this picture?
It's flying over a mountain.
It looks so natural that I didn't really notice, but the glider was flying high enough that it could look down on the mountain. They can fly that high? Kotori and I, without realizing, both look at the glider sitting over there. With its wings removed, we couldn't really grasp the full size of it, but at a glance it didn't really seem that different to the glider in the photo. Amane had said that it could go above the clouds. I wonder what it feels like to fly through the sky.
It probably feels amazing to fly on the rising air currents. Would be just like being a bird, wouldn't it?
After we finished our lunchboxes, we stayed for a little longer. We spent the time looking at books and admiring the glider. How boring. When the bell rang, it felt like the time to enjoy ourselves was over, and I felt a little sad. You gotta go back to the lesson.
What's this?
Just as we were about to go back to the classroom, Kotori noticed the photo frame on the Amane's desk. I wonder what this is. An empty photo frame had been placed there. In her case, she probably managed to lose just the photo inside. What's up?
No, it's nothing. Let's go. It's hot in here. I can't stand it.
Well, you're sitting down anyway, so. The moment we stepped out the sauna-like garage, the air outside. What? I didn't read it. God damn it. Splash, splash, splash. What? Ah, I'm worn out. It's easy to say clean the bathroom, but I never thought it would be such a big job. Plus, there's no air conditioning in there, so I'm sweltering. Is it really that hot during night times as well in Japan? The trouble is, if I don't do this every day during the summertime, then mold will start growing. It's not just about hygiene, it's kind of gross too. There's no way you can take a bath when there's mold growing in there. Oh. On the display, it showed home. Oh, is that my mum? Our mum. Hello?
Hey, it's me.
What's up?
Nothing really. I'm just wondering how you're doing. How is it? Is it going smoothly?
I can't say it's going smoothly. I didn't think much of it when I accepted, but it turns out to be pretty tough. Yeah. Pretty tough.
Yes, of course. There's no such thing as an easy job.
Going to school every day and doing the same work though mother is wearing me out. I realized this after only a few days. This is a lot of hard work.
But now, that's better for you, isn't it?
Why?
You can do it without dredging up old memories.
Well, if that's what you think, don't talk about it.
Or do you miss your mama?
A mother like you? What? She's the kind of mother who loves teasing her son. But, did she get me to do this dorm mother job because she was worried about me? I'm so busy that I don't have time to dwell on things. Hey, back into our room. Speaking in the hallway, the other boarders may have been able to hear me, so I went back to my room. We continued our silly parent-child conversation. My mother is a fiercely independent person and a hard-working career woman. Many things have been happening until recently. Well, they're still going on and we were living separately. I'm a bit too old to be missing my mother though. It's enough for me to just speak to her from time to time.
How's school?
It's going fine. Ageha is here too. Ageha-chan!
She's getting so pretty, hasn't she? Recently I saw her for the first time in a while and I was so surprised.
Me too. She's like a proper girl now.
You won't be able to think about her like that for much longer.
What is going on? Oh my goodness. You remind me of someone. Yeah, you. Would a mother usually tell her son to go chasing after girls?
Okay then, good luck. If you have any trouble, call me.
Sure.
Also, if you're finding it tough to do all the housework, you can ask the boarders to help you. The rent in that place is super cheap, so they should help with things like that.
I'll think about it.
Okay, good night. Aoi-chan.
That's never saying that again. She called me that on purpose because she knows I don't like it, and then ended the call. Alright. My father is the one who chose to call me Aoi, but it's kind of a girl's name. That's what I said. So I was often teased about it, and it seems she still remembers. I told you Aoi's like a girl's name. I put down my phone and take a look at that boarding student roster. As for the boarders' jobs, cleaning their own room is a given. Then there is cleaning the hallways and entrance, as well as the dining hall. Are we finding it tough to clean everything or something? On the other hand, my jobs are to prepare breakfast and dinner, clean up afterwards, clean the bathroom and the garden, and other miscellaneous chores. Oh, my leg is killing me. Is it actually pretty tough? Maybe I should ask for some help. Even if I can just get them to clean the bathroom, that would be a real lifesaver. Huh? Yuka?
Hi!
Yuka, who is in the dining hall. The tall 4th grader has only just been in the lounge, seems surprised as I call out to her.
What is it, Aoi?
Can I ask you a question? I lay out the roster that I was just looking at the table where Yuka is sitting. Yuka should be used to seeing this, looks at it with curiosity. Kotori doesn't have her name on the job roster. Starting with Kanako, then Yuka, there are 4 names, but Kotori's name is not there.
Yes, but she...
Yuka looks towards the dining hall door as she speaks.
She's disabled.
I see, so that's why. Thank you.
It's okay.
Just because I think we should still give her some kind of a job to do, even though she's disabled. You know, treat her the same like everyone else. I think, anyway. Up on the roof with nothing to block the sunlight, it feels even more like I'm being burned. Today is hot as hell. I grumble as I wipe the sweat from my brow. It's already 7 o'clock. It's just before the peak of summer and the sun is finally shining at full strength. Today is Saturday, so there's no school. Now is my chance to get some of the dorm mother work done. This morning I've climbed up on the roof and I'm fixing leaks. This building is in pretty bad condition. I heard that the owner who collapsed a few days ago, and who was also the caretaker here, is an elderly woman. Because it was a girls' dormitory with no guys around, there were quite a few places that had been left damaged. This place is so old that I can't help wondering if originally it was aiming to be registered as a cultural heritage site. The owner, who is a widow, opened the manor house of the student dormitory before I was born, which means that when we were calling this place the Witch's Mansion, students from Keifa Academy were already living here. Oh my god. Since then, the owner had been taking care of the boarding students like they were her own children or grandchildren. However, since their redevelopment plans were brought forwards, land prices in Kazegura have been rising. The owner's sons were hoping to let go of this place, and one of the reasons why I was brought to take on the dorm mother job in such a hurry. It might be hard to avoid getting involved in those kinds of adult matters, so I will just quietly get on with the work that I have to do. Work. Oh god. Sitting here for an hour is a long... Finishing the repairs to the roof, I climbed down the ladder. Let me guess, yeah, what's her name? The amazing wheelchair girl will be there as well. It's a duck. It's kind of besides the point, but ducks eat weeds and bugs, so it seems that I just leave him to it. He will maintain the garden. However, he will also peck at the flowers, and so on too. So the person doing the gardening needs to watch out for that. What's up, Hat? Where's your buddy? I have no idea what he's saying, but he definitely looks bored. Sorry, but I've got work to do. When I get back, I'll give you a bath. The door to Kotori's room was closed. I couldn't hear any sound, and there were no signs that she was awake. Still asleep, huh, sleepyhead? Hey, Kotori, wake up. What? No? What are you doing? I didn't... Hold on. Stop for a second. Why did Cortana just answer to me? Hey, Cortana, you do not speak to me. Okay. I'm going to do some shopping. Do you want to come with me? Huh? Is that the reason why you disturbed my peaceful sleep? Oh, I should have done the voice. Her face seemed to say, if this was America and I sued you, you would lose. You're oversleeping. It's a nice sunny day, so let's go outside.
Why do I have to do your shopping with you?
It's shopping for the dormitory. You eat too, don't you?
I'll get ready, so hold on a minute.
Oh, Ageha's shouting. Ageha give a great big wave. Kotori makes an annoyed face. Hi, Ageha.
Sapayoe, morning, Kotori. Morning.
Hey,
why is she here? You said we were going out to do shopping for the dormitory.
it's fine. There's something I need help with. I had planned from the beginning to meet up with Ageha. That's because I want her as a special advisor for today's work. Right, let's go.
Let's go!
I need to try doing a different voice for Ageha, because she sounds the same. We arrived at the underground street of the shopping mall. There are many stylish shops in the shopping arcade, and there is also a large supermarket. Well, we want to go to the large supermarket, obviously. I push Kotori along in her wheelchair and go around buying the food with Ageha. What do we need?
First, you need chicken fries, then red peppers, green peppers, onions.
Kotori looks like she still doesn't agree with the fact that Ageha is with us. She looks at me like she's trying to put a curse on me. I got Ageha to think of a menu for me for tonight's dinner. She seems that the things that I make aren't the kind of things that girls like. Oh, seems that.
So why do I need to come with you?
Because you can carry the bags? Kotori is doing a good job of carrying the green supermarket basket. Ageha and I keep slinging more and more ingredients into the basket.
Paprika powder, whole tomato, nama hamu, それから掘り込むな。重い。ねえねえ、ポテチ買っていい？
What do you mean it's heavy? It's sitting on your lap, so you can't really feel the weight of it.
後でお金払うから一
I
緒
don't
に入れといてね。
understand. The basket Kotori was carrying was full.
Don't treat me like a shopping cart.
As she complained, Kotori was very careful not to let the contents of the basket fall out. Don't drop anything.
Damn it.
Is there anything
else you want, Kotori? Ice cream.
Today's shopping is being paid for with the operating costs of the dormitory, so we can't really buy things we don't need. Having said that, she is helping me out. You can get Barry Kun.
I want something of a higher quality than that. The work I've put in and the reward I get aren't balanced.
Have it your way. I decide to treat her to strawberry Haagen-Dazs with my own money. Is this one okay?
Yes, that's okay.
We finished at the cash register, at the checkouts, at the tills, not cash register. The food costs about 50% more than usual, but oh jeez, I forgot to buy ground meat.
Huh? But we don't need it.
It's for tomorrow. It's a pain to have to keep going to buy food all the time, you know. You know? That's what I meant to say. I leave them behind and go back to the store. Oh, that's not good. I search for the meat in the ground meat section. Ground meat? If I can, I want to get one with a discount sticker, as I thought there aren't any at this time. The cost of this boarder's food is paying on a monthly basis. The dormitory is run as kind of a hobby by the owner, so it's just a rough estimate. Upper limit established as part of the rent agreement. Whatever. Let's just get to the point. Yeah, I look at the packs of beef that are lined up on the shelf. Okay, that's a lot of money. This is a supermarket that celebrity women come to, so sometimes the prices for the ingredients are pretty steep. It's okay once in a while. I'd like everyone to eat this kind of meat. I murmured to myself. Oh, a new person. A girl reaches across from the side that slings the luxury marbled 400 meat into her basket. Oh, I'm guessing that's the girl that our friend is going out with. I think, anyway. Probably. Otherwise, why would we need to know her? Yeah, because she's really rich. If she's buying all that meat. I was supposed to have said that on the inside, but because of that shock, I came right out and said it aloud. I mean, if you're making curry, they have meat for curry over here, see?
When you eat curry, you don't see such big pieces of meat, do you?
Well, when you stew meat this size, it becomes more tender and much smaller. If you use that kind of thin meat, the fat will melt away and you won't have a trace of it left.
Huh?
In her basket was about 1 kilogram of marbled meat to be used in... Are you going to stew all of that in a curry? What a waste of good meat. Why are you speaking to a stranger in the first place?
I'm so sorry.
She seemed embarrassed as she said and moved over to the fresh fish section. Did I scare her off? Yeah, of course you did. I mean, it's... There's also seafood
curry, so maybe I should buy some fish too.
She said as I watched from a distance her throwing sea bream with the head in. What is this about? We just came to buy some meat and now all this is happening. Anyway. Oh, don't tell me you're eating ice cream.
Of course!
ね
Say,
えいやよ
no,
まだ何も言ってないん
I
だ
haven't said anything yet.
一口だけでいいからいやよスプーン一つしかないんだからいいじゃん女同士なんだからやったらやよ
Oh, what? She wants some ice cream as well. What is going on?
分かったわよ
Alright, just one spoonful. Yay, thanks, Katori.
Harrigan Darch. Oh, that's the ice cream. I felt like I'd seen something I wasn't supposed to see.
It's not what it looks like. She said that she really wanted to eat it, so I just let her have one spoonful.
I see. Well, it's nice that you're getting along.
No, it's not like that.
Strawberry.
Strawberry's nice too. Hey, can I have another spoonful? No, that's all. There won't be any left for me.
Blushing as she spoke, Kotori continued to walk down. Okay, let's go. Here, take this bag.
I'll help too to say thank you.
I push Kotori wheelchair and we leave the shopping mall.
Hey, how do you cut this?
Pass that to me. I'll show you how it's done. Her face seemed to say I get annoyed when people get on the high horse, as she obediently passed me the knife. In a way that Kotori could see, I cut vegetables. Chop chop. Why am I reading that? Oh, is she trying to help us cook? How nice. I got Kotori, who couldn't reach the stove, to cut the vegetables. I'm cooking while Ageha helps and tells me how to do it. Hey, this is pretty easy.
See? You just cut the vegetables and stew them with the chicken thighs.
And said Ageha, who had brought the recipe. Basquesta, I couldn't guess what kind of food it would be from just the name, but it's really easy to make. First you grill the chicken thighs, then fry them with the cut vegetables, and after that, when he says chicken thighs, does it mean that just chicken legs, isn't it? Chicken thighs? What? I'm just trying to skip on a bit, so basically they're cooking. Okay, cut it okay. She's learning how to cook. Geha, how does the soup taste to you?
The flavor's a little too mild. I'll add salt and pepper.
Oh, I'll add salt and pepper, that was me. And so the preparations for dinner continued smoothly.
Wow, it looks so tasty.
There's nothing on the table. One after another, the boarders came into the dining hall, and seeing the food on the table, there is nothing on the table, by the way. Just saying. It's empty. There is a general idea of meal times for the boarders. I usually make meals at the same time, and the time that everyone comes to the dining hall is not really set. It's okay if you come late, and it's okay if you don't eat. That's why we often eat at different times. This is the first time since I came here that we've all gathered at the same time like this. Today was the only time that I had told them in advance. Okay, everyone, please take a seat, you too, Ageha.
Excuse me. Today's dinner looks amazing. Hey, can we start eating? I'm starving.
Go ahead, enjoy your meal. The boarders, looking at each other cautiously, moved the food towards the man.
It's delicious. It's really delicious. I can hear the word delicious coming
from the boarders, I just realized. What is? It's true, it's tasty. Basque style chicken stew. I was the one that kind of made it. I don't know how it would taste. Hold on. Oh, it's been an hour now. I've been recording for an hour. You know what that means? We're gonna have to stop now. Let me just get to a point. This is
great. Please have some salad too.
The salad served in a big bowl was divided between everyone. There were cucumbers, tomatoes and lettuce, and also avocado and mozzarella cheese. Even though it was just an elaborate salad again, the reaction was,
"The salad is delicious."
yeah, we get the salad. Everyone made a face that kind of showed they knew. The truth is that today's meal was made under the advice of Miss Himeji here.
So that's why Ageha's here. I thought that I'd get him to make the food I like for me.
By the way, it seems that Ageha and Rin were friends from before. The thing is, it seems the food that I made didn't really go down too well with everyone. Apart from Kanako, all of the boarders looked away for a moment awkwardly.
It's not that I didn't taste good. Yes, but the portions were very big. Yeah.
That's why if there's something you want to say, please talk to me about it, okay? It's a little scary, but I thought I'd try to talk to them about it.
How should I put this? It's all the same color. Yes, I know what you mean. That's exactly it. But today's food is colorful.
It sure is. There's a red, green, yellow and white and many other colors and look vivid and colorful. The food is usually I make is ginger pork, brown, fried rice, brown, curry, yellow, brown, red. Right, I see. Right, okay, we get the point. They love the food, very happy with the food. Yeah. Now we... so now we're getting into the chores.
The truth is I was kind of worried about it. He even fixed the leaky roof.
In return, I will try harder than ever to make good food for you.
We can eat this kind of delicious food every day.
Sounds good. Okay, can we... That and one other thing. This is what I really wanted to say. I think that we should get Kotori to do some things too. Kotori, who was sitting at the end of the table, the furthest away from everyone who looked uncomfortable while she ate, was surprised to hear her name called. Everybody looked round at Kotori. But Kotori's...
She has a walking disability, but she can use her hands.
Oh, she has a walking disability, but she can use her hands. There are things that she can do.
Like today's dinner, she helped us with that. Yeah, only because you guys made me do it.
This had a big impact on everyone who until just now had been eating the food and saying how delicious it was. They looked at her like they were impressed, but Kotori seemed kind of embarrassed. Yeah, she's not useless, you know, she can help. Thanks to Kotori helping us, we were able to get the dinner prepared done easily. If that's the case, then maybe we can add another chore. I don't dislike cooking, but to prepare food for several people is physically quite demanding. If that's okay with Kotori, could you help me prepare the meals?
Here, I guess, if that's what it's like.
Thank you. I say while Kotori looks away and quietly nods without saying anything. It's a little different to the other chores, but in order to avoid being unfair from now on, I want Kotori to help out where she can. Everyone still had the reservations about the whole thing, so for now they just quietly looked at each other. Even so, until now, Kotori and the others borders... Okay, excuse me. What does she want? Oh, did they think of something? Oh, you mean cooking, right? They decided that she's gonna help cooking, right? Okay, that's it. We're gonna stop here. And thank you very much for watching this stream. I think I'll continue this game stream only because editing this takes way too long. It's like an hour videos that I do when it comes to visual novels and too much editing, so streaming only. It might not look as good as obviously when I edit it, like you don't have the music at the beginning and stuff. However, it is what it is, okay? Here you go, that's good enough. Thank you very much for watching and I will see you in episode 4. I'm not sure when I'll release it yet. Maybe tomorrow, maybe on Friday. Yep, anyway, see you later. Bye! Stop streaming!